Yeah, hi there. My name's Jon Bone and welcome to my bio page. I wanted to shoot this video this evening. I'm actually down here at a local lake of mine, not far from where I live. Got a beautiful sunset over there in the background tonight. I'm just out here walking my sidekick. This is Jasper. He's a bit camera shy, but that's Jasper, my Cocker Spaniel. He's my sidekick. He's my best buddy. But yeah, I wanted to shoot this quick video. I'll try and make it quick. This is a bio video, so it could be a little bit long, but I thought it'd be more interesting to actually shoot a video as opposed to write loads of text here on this web page, to give you a little bit of an insight as to who I am, what brought me to this position, working online in the home-based business industry, why I came here, you know, what got me involved in the first place. So like I said, my name's Jon Bone. I live down on the southeast coast in the UK, and let's go back to the beginning. So I left school at the ripe old age of 16 years old, and I followed my life ambition to that point, which was to join the British Army and to become an infantry soldier. Okay, I watched probably too many war films when I was a youngster, but I'd fallen in love with the whole idea of being a soldier. So as soon as I turned 16, I joined what's called the Junior Leaders Battalion, and I went through an intensive year-long training to join the Royal Anglian Regiment, which is our local regiment here in this part of the world. And yeah, I spent 5 years in the British Army serving as an infantry soldier, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. Loved serving for my country. I'm very patriotic, so you know, I loved the service, and it took me all over the world. I went to places like Canada, I went to the Falkland Islands, I went to Germany. I spent 8 months on active service in Northern Ireland back in crikey, we're going back to 1990 now. So it was quite turbulent back then when we were out there. But then after 5 years, I decided at the ripe old age of 21 that maybe I should start thinking about the rest of my career, and decided to come out of the army. Probably not the best decision I'd ever made, but I was young and decided to come out. So long story short, I came out of the army and was unemployed for 1.5 years, much to my amazement. Couldn't find work. Really, I hadn't had any real skills, and you know, didn't get much in the way of qualifications out of school. So I started looking around at all kinds of jobs, and you know, falling into the old rat race, as it were. But it was quite difficult actually getting used to being a part of civilian life again, after being, you know, told what to do, what time to get up, what time to eat, and what to do, when to do it in the British Army. Very regimented. But I started working, and I found a job eventually as a courier driver. So I was a white van delivery driver, delivering multi-drop parcels, priority parcels all over the UK, into Europe sometimes as well. And I did enjoy that job. But after about 4 years, I was walking into the job one morning, and I had a young son at that point. So we're starting a family. I'd met a lovely lady when I was traveling around Europe, got married, brought her back to the UK, and we started our family. And yeah, had a young son, walked into the day job, and lo and behold, the day job was no longer there. So I was made redundant. Threw our world upside down, because I was the main breadwinner at that point. So I started looking around for another job, basically, like you would. And I also started looking at ways to make money from home at the same time. So I fell into a work from home business, and also found myself a new job again as a courier driver. And I carried on doing the courier driving work and doing this home-based business around the day job, because I started to think bigger, and I started to feel that I wanted more out of life than just to work the day job, as it were. So the company that I worked for was a British network marketing company, and I'd never been involved with network marketing before, so it's a whole new world to me. Had a lot to learn, but I did really enjoy it. I really enjoyed the people that I got to know in that business. Went to lots of meetings, went to lots of conferences, and actually found it quite exhilarating to be a part of that industry, working with other people that are motivated and driven to actually make their lives better for themselves. And one of the things I love about the work from home industry is that you actually have to help people succeed in order for you to succeed. So it's a win-win for everybody. So I do encourage everyone to actually take this home-based industry really seriously. So what I was doing at that stage in that company was catalogue distribution. This was like house products, and I'd go out around the streets, deliver catalogues, and go back a few days later, collect those catalogues off the doorsteps and process any orders, and I'd get paid 25% commission on all orders that I collected. So I carried on doing that around my day job. A few years later, my daughter was born, and then, would you believe it, a few months after she was born, I walked into the day job and again was made redundant. So at this point, I decided that's it. I'm never going to work for anybody or put my family and myself in that position ever again. A few gnats around tonight. But decided that I was going to get all in to this work from home industry. So I went full time, and over the next 5 years, I'd say, I actually worked for that company for 8 years in total. And over the next 5 years, I really knuckled down and just went full-time delivering catalogues while I brought up my daughter. My wife had now got herself a really good job here in the UK. She'd learnt the language. She was doing incredibly well with her career. So I decided to step out of the conventional work arena and just focus on my network marketing business. But I didn't really want to get into the team building. I tried that. It didn't really work for me for one reason or another. So I really started to knuckle down on the catalogue distribution. And what happened was that after 8 years, I'd built up a customer base with that business in the region of around 900 customers. So those 900 customers, once my daughter started going to nursery, that gave me a bit more time. So I decided that I would think about setting up a window cleaning business. Now, I thought about all the kinds of businesses I could have done. I could have become a plumber or a carpenter or a bricklayer or gone into a trade of one sort or another. But I decided I wanted to become a window cleaner because I understood that once I'd built a business, that was it, job done, and I would just go round and round and just carry on, you know, serving my customers month in and month out. So that's why I decided to become a window cleaner, and had the flexibility as well, because obviously I was my own boss. I decided when I go out to work, when I stayed at home, and so that's why I became a window cleaner. So here we are, now 13 years I've been a window cleaner. But I decided after I found my business, my window cleaning, because what I did was I went to all my customers, my 900 odd customers, and I asked each and every one of them, put a little slip in the catalogue saying, look, I'm thinking about becoming a window cleaner. Would you consider me becoming your window cleaner? And over 250, yeah, it was 250 of those customers said, yes, John, we would like you to become our window cleaner. So I got out the gates pretty fast. And that's all thanks to the network marketing business that I first joined. It's a UK company. It's no longer around. It was called Clean Easy. Been around since the 1940s, but recently it has shut its doors, which is a shame. But you know, that is part and parcel of this online world. So after I'd worked out that I had enough customers to start a window cleaning round, I invested in the equipment, I invested in a van, and then I started building that window cleaning round. But then I decided that I wanted to go online. I didn't want to deliver catalogues anymore. I used to go out in the rain, in the snow, in the wind, winter, spring, summer, autumn, all year round, year in, year out. Did that for 8 years. But I decided now I want to try something different. I want to go online, because I could see that was the trend. A lot of people were starting to go online. And so probably over the next 4 or 5 years, I tried everything. Okay, I tried all the get-rich-quick schemes. I tried all the scams. I lost a lot of money. But I always learned a lesson, a valuable lesson, whenever I, lost a business, or whenever a business shut its doors, which happens a lot. but I learned what to look for in a good company. I started to learn some good tips and tricks about how to choose the right kind of company to work with. So here I am. I'm now probably 14 years into this working from home journey, and I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. I've met so many incredible people around the world. I've been to America a couple of times for business trips. I'm going out to France, south of France in a few weeks' time for another business trip. I've been all over the country for various meetings and conferences, and I've got a lot of good connections within this arena, this online world. So right now, my primary businesses, I've actually got 3 businesses that I'm passionate about in 3 separate niches, which all kind of complement one another. So the first business that I got involved with at the beginning of this year is a health business. Never been involved in a health business before, but it's a long, well-established company, been around for over 15 years, so I'm very excited about that. And then I've also then needed to find a way of getting more eyes on that business. Okay, so more exposure, more traffic, how to build websites, landing pages. And then I found another company, which again is another work from home company, more of an affiliate marketing platform, but you can earn really, really great commissions with it by sharing this platform with other people. And then, you know, started making some good money, some really good money. So then I started thinking about, what can I do with this money? I don't want to just spend it. I want to actually make this money work for me. So I found a really great investment platform. And this is where I'm at right now. Okay, so it's been a long journey. I've had a lot of ups and downs, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I recommend, if you want any information about anything that I do, or if you're thinking about getting involved in this industry, then I wholeheartedly, you know, encourage you to get involved. Because if you want a little bit more out of life than your day job is giving you, then this is certainly the best place to do that. Whether it's a network marketing company, an affiliate marketing company, whatever it may be, health products, services, whatever it may be, I really encourage you to just jump in and go for it. So any questions, you know, it'd be great to hear from you. If you've got any questions, or if you've got anything you want to ask me, then feel free to get in touch with me. There'll be some links down below this video where you can do that, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so from me, it's getting a bit dark now. It's another beautiful sunset here in the UK. With that being said, thanks for checking this bio video, and I look forward to hearing from you.